All right, hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are going to be continuing on with this new Pure Saiyans Edition RedZone, and I do have the Cabba fight remaining here. Now I still haven't touched the mission for Reddit's, and there's also a mission for Cabba. We'll get around to that later on. It is Gifted Warriors though. And we do know that there should be, I think, at least another two stages coming to this next week, so we'll see exactly what those are. Now, so far, these first three stages honestly have been pretty easy overall. I mean, usually the start of red zones are. There's been some difficulty with them. You know, I've died a couple times here or there, but it's not on the level of like the GDC content. I don't think so. And what we really need from these fights is long content on that level. That way, like Wrath Broly really has a place, however you want to phrase it, to shine. So we'll see what happens. But regardless, I'm gonna be jumping in here. I still don't really. It's gonna take some getting used to the new sort of format they have there. I figure we'll try out using the new LR's team again. I figure that could be some fun. But yeah, let's jump in here. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure what to expect. Majin Vegeta was just one phase. I think Nappa and Vegeta was three phases, and Raditz was one phase as well. So I don't know what to expect at all. You know, they kind of bouncing around with it, although consistently not the most difficult.
Allow me to show you just how much more evolved I have become! I've made my newborn gold, so it's clear who's sitting atop the pecking order. And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Freezer.
Okay, so we're starting out against base Cabba here. What do we... Okay, so he's not... Interesting. He's not really doing anything just yet. Now, whether or not it's going to stay that way, I don't know. Oh! Shit. I did not even... I was not paying attention to the rotation close enough. Well, that's fucked. Man, why does he have to be in slot 7? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that could end up, you know, making me lose. I don't know. We'll have to see. Ooh, really? I didn't really expect too much from this fight. And now Golden Frieza does have 70% damage reduction and guard, but his very first hit, and well, actually no, his second hit, and he took double digits from a super. Because against some of the GDC content, you know, he can even take some, big damage before he's really built up fully. And even after being built up, he'll still take damage from like supers. So Cabba here is pretty weak then, huh? Now, I suppose it is worth noting, though, he definitely seems like a one-phase... Well, not a one-phase boss, like a boss that has several phases, is the better way to phrase that. He has a little bit of HP. Probably roughly around the same amount of health bars that, like, Majin and Vegeta had. But the difference is, this guy is a hell of a lot less tanky. A hell of a lot less tanky. And given that this is the sort of battleground, the map battleground was the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, I imagine he's going to go Super Saiyan.
It's about time I got a chance to fight!
not going to defeat him by yourself.
I don't know. We'll have to see exactly how it goes. Oh, now this is. I suppose the strength orbs would probably work. And then, how do I get Pike on his orbs though? The orbs were not too nice to me here. I could probably. He needs the rainbow key sphere the most. Okay, if I grab the AGL key spheres. Oh shit. Oh no, the tech key spheres work. Okay, perfect. I can get everyone the orbs they need then. Okay, because I definitely want to make sure I have the gods stacked up. Because I don't know what's to come here, but this is definitely not. There's no way. Like, I know I'm really like that Golden Frieza, but there is no way in hell that he's only like this is gonna be the final boss. Like, there's no way. Double digits on that super. It's and the fact that he doesn't really have a passive, it sort of gives it away. Now, how many phases in total he's gonna have? I don't know. But given that it is the Universe 6 for 7 tournament, probably 2. He'll probably go Super Saiyan and that'll be it. We'll see though. I guess we have some time to build up here at the beginning is what this is for. So maybe if the second, third, however many phases there are, is actually pretty tough, this could actually be a really good fight for Broly. Now, I actually currently do not have Broly. I'm still trying to get him, mind you. I have not given up. Okay, even no.
You think you are?
I am Gogeta. Kakarot and Vegeta have fused together to win.
All right. Well, now we can use Gogeta. Let me do something like this. Honestly, put him there. And I'll put my Golden Frieza there. And then I'll switch over to Gogeta at the end here, and he should be able to finish things off, I imagine. We'll see, I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly like a lot of orbs I'm giving him, it's only 5. Well, I gave him 6. But he should be able to do a decent bit of damage with that. I don't know, I do want to get my Golden Frieza built up as the issue. That's why I put him in slot 2 there. Yeah, I don't. This is definitely. This is kind of. I don't know. The fact that we have sort of a. It's not like it's a one phase sort of build up here is what has me a little worried. Because a lot of like long content will have like a build up, you know, initial 1, 2, 3, however many phases, right? Before it gets to like the really tough part. So I don't like. Nappa, I think like the whole Nappa and Vegeta fight went down pretty quick. I mean, that was, I guess it was sort of longer content, but it wasn't like long. Okay, see, he's doing some damage. I figured he would, but now if I can get a hit of potential additional, I don't know what the friend build is. I did not. Okay, I could have potentially killed here.
Vegeta!
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited.
All right, time for the moment of truth here. We should kill Cabba, obviously, this turn. Now, where we go from there, I have no idea. I am going to keep Broly just in base like that as long as I can. You see, they only took 80k. What is... This guy's going to have to be very tough, or this stage is just going to be hella easy in total. Like, there's no way. 80,000. Like, the gods are good, but it's their second appearance. These supers are nothing right now. Alright, what do we got? Yep, Super Saiyan. Okay, so what is he doing now? Is he doing anything now? Or is he still just, like, chilling? Okay, well, we actually have a passive. 50% attack up starting from the second turn, and then 100% up starting from the fourth turn. Okay. So the longer you're in the fight, the more, like, crazy he's going to get, essentially. That could be interesting. Whether or not it's going to be is, you know, something else entirely, but it could be interesting. Let me try and be a little... save all of those orbs on the right-hand side. That way I can really utilize, like, Gogeta next turn. That could be really good. I don't know, we'll see what happens, though. Alright, what do you got for us, Cabba? Ooh, okay. I mean, mine still needs to build up, though. He still needed to build up his defense. Although Cabba is getting 150%, and it is Tech Golden Frieza. I mean, if you get far into this fight, he could potentially be pretty crazy. I could definitely see it. Although, I will say, I don't think we're actually going to get far into this fight. I don't think he's tanking. I could honestly kill him next turn. With, like, just Gogeta. Tech Gogeta. Like, literally next turn, I just pop Super Gogeta, pop his active, pop the Tech Gogeta active, use all the orbs, and then it's just GG. There's nothing he can do. So I guess I'm gonna do that. I mean, there's no reason to just like, oh, let's see how hard he's gonna hit me for, right? I'm going for the clear here. I guess he could maybe potentially be scary against like a character without a lot of stats or like the guard and the damage reduction like Frieza, but ironically, he could probably, because wasn't it a crit too? Am I misremembering? If that was a crit, ironically, he'd actually be really bad against Broly. Because boss, like, the crits are better against when you just have, like, raw stats instead of, like, the big defensive abilities. That's, Dokkan, please, come on. We need content for him, not against him, please. There's already enough. Alright, here, let me go into the Gogeta here. Here, let me actually put Tech Gogeta in... Okay, there's this... Does he super at the start every time? Because he supered immediately the first time. Interesting. Here, let me do this active here, and then we'll use Tech Gogeta's active in slot 2, because he has pretty much all of his links there.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
Yeah, this guy's just, like, not tanky whatsoever. Because I didn't really stack up Vegeta's attack at all. And we still did nearly a health bar with that. Because this Tech Gogeta is about to just absolutely slaughter him. Yeah, the active alone was nearly enough, but I mean, now we get all the orbs, and it's just sort of GG. I guess we'll keep it like that. I think it's GG at least. Is there going to be a third phase? I really doubt it. Because once again, it's the Universe 6 for 7 tournament. So, I mean, he only went up to Super Saiyan there, did he not? He only got Super Saiyan 2 during the Tournament of Power. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I watched the Dragon Ball Super, but really? Oh shit. Oh, hey, hold on. You fuckers. Oh no. You can't just do that. They switched it to the turn of... What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, no, fuck. Well... Shit. This isn't good. They don't do that. They do not do that. Okay, it's not a foolproof solution by any means. The sort of, what I do there is I pay attention to, like, the card art, you know, the battleground stage. Like, they don't do that. They just switch to a whole different saga. They don't do that, usually. That's really throwing me off. Well, fuck. There's 2 supers. Because the Gogeta account, I was like, why can I see these? The scouter that he has. I'm not prepared for this at all. I used everything last turn. I did not think I was about to be in this still. Okay, what I think I need to do is this. I can use Broly, use the Tech Golden Frieza taunt. I don't... See, because the issue is, right, I do need to transform Broly, no matter what slot he's in. But Broly is much better in slot 1 than he is in slot 2 or 3 as a tank. Yeah, hold on. Let me just transform Broly and I'll figure it out. Okay, well... Yeah, I think the best thing I can really do here is just utilize Golden Frieza at the end here. There's not a lot of attacks he'll get, but I gotta hope he does some damage like this, I think. I don't know, because this guy's getting defense build up as well as the issue. Why is it worded like that, by the way? Why doesn't it say attack and defense 15% up with each attack received up to 150%? Why does it have 2 separate checks if it goes up to the same amount? That's kind of weird. All right, let's do the taunt. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough or not. I am worried that it won't be, but we're going to find out together here. Well, I suppose actually, I mean, at least this turn, Golden Frieza will be fine. I mean, there's no way. I'm fully built up. Yeah, double digits. Even if Cabba's really crazy. You know, the taunt obviously is very wild, and then also he does build up. Okay. It's a 39 mil. Shit. That's not good at all. I may have to... No, I don't know about switching teams. I was gonna say, I may, like, switching teams, maybe? Like, the Omega setup could potentially work out pretty nicely, but the thing with the Omega setup, you know, it is better for shorter content. This is definitely longer content. I wouldn't necessarily call it long content, but well, I mean, it is turn 7. And this guy's probably, he's only getting stronger. He's only done a health bar and a half. Okay. Ooh, what the fuck? Yo! Through the taunts? Oh, okay. That's fucked. So we have to dodge him or we die, essentially. Oh boy. That did a lot more damage than I was anticipating it would. Okay, this will give us 80% chance to dodge. I can't really do anything for Gogeta here. Yeah, I was not prepared for this at all. Fuck. Oh, is he? So the 80%, the 80% didn't work. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Maybe this could be something pretty tough. Interesting. Okay, well, we're obviously jumping back in. Are my rotations at least better this time around? I actually probably should have checked immediately. AGL Gogeta's right there. Suppose what I could do is this. I definitely should probably like work around the tech gods here. That'd probably be a pretty smart idea. And then I can get AGL, Gogeta, and the tech gods together. And then that should be obviously a really crazy turn. So I'll make sure to get them stacked up and obviously use them against the second, or rather the third phase. So I'm sorry, that's just really throwing me off still. I swear they never do that shit. They never do that. I can't really think of like a fight. There's like nothing that comes to mind of like a time where they'll like obviously something like you could say, oh, Festival of Battles. No, okay, that's they stay within like the same saga within a fight usually. They don't like jump around like, you know, if it's something like you know, one of the, you know, like a battle hardened formidable foe, you know, movies, right? I mean that's different, right? I can't think of like within one stage where it jumps, like the phases jump between arcs like that. They just don't do that. At least not normally enough to the point where anything's coming to mind. I mean, they've probably done it at least once or twice in the past. But still, that is really throwing me off. They actually have Super Saiyan 2 Cabba in here. I did not expect that at all. They definitely tricked me with that, I guess. Okay, so I wonder what is the like optimal thing to do against Cabba. You know, I don't know. Because I'm just thinking like the fact that throughout the entire tournament, and sure, it's not like I got like a lot of build up by any means on Tech Golden Frieza, but I only did, I mean, what was it, like a health bar and a half of damage, like that, and that was it. That's all I could do. He might actually be really tough. I may have to jump into here with like some like fused fighter setting. That might be the play, honestly. Like the tag blue team. If I get something like Um, I don't know. See, there's also there's a gifted warrior mission for the stage as well. That could be interesting. That could be really interesting. To have to do that, I don't know how that's gonna play out. What the fuck? So I guess the goal there would be like rock double AGL Gogeta. I don't know. They're definitely throwing me for a loop with the stage. I mean, this could potentially, once again, I don't know if that I thought that second phase did a. I might have been wrong about that. I thought it did a crit though. But that, I mean, the third phase definitely had the crit. So my point that I made earlier for Wrath Broly does stand, I think, where he does kind of need long content, but it's also like, if this is long, I mean, I really think this could definitely be long content. I mean, it has 3 phases, and they, or at least the first one is decently tanky. The second one wasn't really tanky at all. The third one seemed extremely tanky. So I think it definitely could fit the lens of long content, but crits just go really through like raw defense like that, which is something for what I said with like Wrath Broly in my like breakdown sort of calc whatever video. I was like, yeah, I really like his design. I really want him. I do acknowledge that he gets insanely much better with like dupes. So I mean, mine could potentially have poor performance at 55%. I acknowledge all of them. But even I still want him. But I do think a potential like thing they could have added to his kit that could have made him a decent bit stronger. I don't think it would have like hurt them too much to just like include him having like when on the step where he's receiving a super attack, just have like temporarily get 30% damage reduction, right? And what I mean by that is sort of like how physical Janemba, as well as I think Tech Gogeta has it as well, where when receiving a super attack temporarily, so just for the super attack, they have a high chance to dodge. Give him temporary 30% damage just for the super. You know, just that one super, he gets 30% damage reduction. If he gets hit by several supers in a turn, it's still just the 30%. So like on his first appearance, if he were to get hit by a super, he would have 100% damage reduction with the guard, right? And then he loses the 40% first, right? I think it's either he loses 30% or 40% for his next appearance, right? So then he'd obviously have a little less, and then finally, by his 5th appearance, he only has guard. I don't think it really would have been like really OP for him to have that 30% damage reduction temporarily. I think it would have helped him a decent bit in the content we have now, while also like not letting him be OP. So I don't know. We're definitely taking our time with this one. I'm making sure to get the Tech Gods as many stacks as possible. I definitely want them to be ready. They're going to be the ace in the hole, sorta. So because if we get the transformation against Cabba, obviously I think they could do some crazy stuff for us, especially if we have like the active up. Obviously the AGL Gogeta active. So I think if we play around them, this should be pretty easy here. Tech Golden Frieza did live with the taunt. By the end of the turn, he actually took damage from the super, but he did live. So I think we can use him still. I might use Gogeta though. I don't know. We'll see how the sort of turns play out. Because like next turn, for example, you know, I do have Gogeta over there. Yeah, so he doesn't actually crit. I thought he crit. I guess I missaw it before. That third phase definitely has the crit though, 100%. Okay, so yeah, I mean this phase is just so weak. Why? It's really throwing me off how they go from base to Super Saiyan 2, and the fact that this phase is so weak. I guess the point of this, like the first phase is obviously to give you some time to build up, and the second phase is to catch you, I guess, before you go against like the final phase. Like I don't know, because he ramps up his damage pretty decently. Well, at least the numbers. I mean, I don't know if he actually hits very hard or not, but he does ramp it up. So I'm not. Maybe he'll be kind of an issue. I don't know. I mean, we're not gonna really get to see it, is the thing. Because obviously, well, hold on. As long as this guy dodges, well, because he's not supering. Okay, we dodged both. Good. I think I should probably stack his defense. That'd probably be a good thing for me to do here. How many stacks have I gotten? I've gotten 10. Okay, so I should be able to get another 3, hopefully 4 stacks here. And then... Okay, well, as long as... Really? Seriously? Is that, like, guaranteed to hit or something? What the fuck? Hey, buddy, did you know you have 80% chance to dodge? I'm just curious. I'm curious, did you know you had 80% chance to dodge? Because I knew that. I knew that. I'm just wondering if you knew that. This fucker. Yeah, and he technically has even a little bit higher. Come on, man. Okay, I mean, I know this isn't, like, the best team in general, but I'm pretty committed to trying to get the clear with us at this point. We're pretty far in. As well as, I will say, I mean, I definitely... Like, does he have the guaranteed to hit? Like, unless he has guaranteed to hit, I just got, like, really unlucky there, is all that was. Let me do that. No, we'll do that. I need orbs next time. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely... it could actually be some content that Rathboli would dominate in, maybe. I mean, I guess the supers do start out kind of weak, so he would be able to get a super build-up ability. I don't know. I guess I'll have to test him in here if and when I hopefully get him. I am worried though that the crit at the end would be too much for him, is the issue. But maybe he'd be fine. I don't know. That'd be something I'd be really interested in seeing though. 100%. Because I mean, this is actually long content. You know, I was questionable about it at first, but I mean, once again, I really thought it was just gonna be a two-phase fucking fight. But you know, we're skipping arcs apparently in the middle of the fucking fight, so you know, the only other stage, I just thought of something. And this like depends on what category it is. But like, because obviously there's like SBRs, ESBRs, whatever, and that's sort of structured, you know, in the same way how like Battle Hunter Bow movie is. So it doesn't really count for me. Those sort of SBR contents, they're not really, because here we're just like fighting, you know, like one enemy like this. Well, I guess technically, what I was thinking of, you are fighting different enemies as well, but what I was gonna say is Infinite Dragon Ball history. They do like jump around the arcs within the same sort of fight. but I don't know. I honestly, that probably doesn't even count, because once again, they're not doing it the way that this is, where it's like the one enemy jumping through different arcs. I feel like that is what's sort of uncommon. Maybe I'm wrong, honestly, but I just feel like I don't really ever see that. I'm realizing Pycon would probably be fine because of his he has the dodge, as well as I have the Ghost Usher if need be. I have 2 AGL characters here, technically 3, but once I'm in Super Gogeta, I should be fine. But I have 2 big AGL characters that could potentially just get absolutely manhandled by Cabba at the end there. I didn't really think about that. That's damn. This might actually be very tough to do. I might genuinely have to switch over to Fuse Fighters. Have Tech Vegito, the Tag Blue Goku, obviously. Vegeta and Trunks would probably be really good on this stage. Into Gogeta, floating around, doing a shit ton of damage. Probably something like that would work really well on this stage, honestly. If we don't win this attempt, I'll probably switch over to that team. And hopefully we'll find more success doing that. Okay, this time around, I definitely want to tag you now and get your defense built up, because that shit was crazy before. He just got fucking destroyed. If I stack the defense now, hopefully, as long as I get several stacks this turn at least, even if the attack is guaranteed to hit, which I don't know if it is or not, at least then, because I feel like it would say, I feel like I just got unlucky with the dodge. But at least in this scenario, I would have at least a decent bit of defense before, so hopefully I would live. I mean, I don't know. What was it I took, 1.8 million? Something like that. I definitely took quite a bit from that guy, so I'm not too confident if I can build up enough defense to deal with that. But I guess we'll have to see here. I'm definitely just trying to take it as slow as possible this time around. Broly is probably, honestly, in a bit of a danger zone right now. I am kind of worried about him. I don't know, maybe this team won't be enough to actually beat this. I might genuinely have to switch over to Fuse Fighters. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do enough damage to that final phase. Ooh. God damn, Broly. See, now we're wasting AGL Golden Freezes. Well, actually, it activates when he's attacking, right? No, it doesn't. Fuck. Well. Oh well, I guess we're not utilizing that. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, and then next turn we'll finish off Cabba. So we'll finish off this first form on turn 6. Turn 6 is when we'll finish it off. And I mean, because he built up a decent bit here. And I obviously have the guaranteed additional. And I have as much additional as I can have. I have the 1 dupe in him, which I didn't actually pocket though. But there's also AGL Golden Frieza, where he has the huge amount of attack right now. And this is, I'm pretty sure, a guaranteed crit, so... Yeah, no, Cabba's dead. Okay, well, I guess we're against the big phase now. Well, not the big phase, but You get what I mean. Okay, are you going to actually perform this time around, buddy? Buddy, old pal? You're only at 623,000. Did I only get... Yeah, I only got 3 extra supers. To be fair, this is also... I do feel fine with putting him here. Because the thing to note also, that I don't feel the most confident with this, but we should be fine. With that other turn... Okay, well, shit. Okay, we actually dodged it, good. I was gonna say, with the other turn, it was like the second appearance or whatever against Super Saiyan Cabba, so he did have the attack build up. But we're definitely fine. Getting this will help us a decent bit. And hey, we need every bit we can. I think Super Gogeta should be a pretty good tank against Cabba, but you know, every bit of defense stacking, even though it's a crit, will genuinely help us. I mean, how much, I don't know, we'll have to see, but I think this is sort of a strat for them. Now, I am actually a little concerned, to be honest, about how this fight's about to start playing out. And what I mean by that is, namely, like AGL Golden Frieza. The thing is with like playing around with like stacking, obviously he loses a lot of his stats, his damage reduction. So that's not too good for us. I mean, he'll still have a decent bit, but he's definitely going to be like. To be fair, he'd probably die from the super anyway. Yeah, he'd probably die anyway, to be honest. But still, I don't know. I definitely probably should start moving a bit quicker. Because also, like, the Tech Gods, they have one more turn of the extra guard, right? I believe they should still have one more turn. It starts from character entry, yeah. So they still have one more turn of the guard. But after that, obviously, I do need to get them transformed. It's actually quite a few attacks at the end there to Broly. That's not good. I'm gonna risk it. I think we took, what, like 250k-ish per normal before? Oh, fuck. He took that much? Oh, no. I didn't think he'd take that fucking much from that. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. Jesus Christ, Cabba. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to switch over to Fuse Fighters. That's what I'm gonna have to do. We're definitely dead here. Broly's about to die. Okay, what I think I'll do, I feel like we've seen enough of these initial phases. I'll probably just yeah, I'll probably just cut here, and I'll come back once I'm like entering the third phase. Fuse Fighters is what I'll probably do, and we'll see how that does. I feel like that should be a much better, easier, whatever clear though. So we'll see, but I'll be right back. We're back here. I'm not exactly at a good HP, obviously, but we're gonna try and power through. We'll see how this goes. Now, as long as the super, because the first 2 times it was just at the very like tail end. As long as it's at the beginning and the tail end like it was before, I don't know if he's scripted or not. We should be good. Okay, here's the first super. Vegeta and Trunks should be fine. I guess I could be wrong, but Jesus Christ. I mean, they would have been fine if I wasn't already low. I wanted to try stacking up Vegito the turn before, and well, specifically Vegeta defense, and I got sniped. I guess I'll cut away again. God damn it. We'll be back again. All right, we're back again here. Not exactly in a good situation, but we're gonna try and make the best of it. I see the orbs, especially. It's like not good. Now, I'd prefer getting more stacks on Super Saiyan Force. I think what I need to do here, though, is go into Gogeta. The orbs aren't really here to effectively stack more, and just to be a little safe, we're gonna do it.
Let's fuse, Kakarot.
You're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it.
Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you!
Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's much better. The rainbow orbs. Well, I can't. Damn it! It won't let me grab the physical orbs. Is the issue. I suppose we'll grab the AGL. That did not drop how I wanted it to. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm grabbing the physical too. I probably should have used the active, honestly, on Vegeta. How are we okay? Yeah, I need to use the Vegeta active, like, immediately. Next turn, I have to use the Vegeta active. Like, Vegeta and Trunks are good, obviously, but this guy is... And that's without him even being built up. I think we'd live when he's built up still. Right? But it would be... it'd be pretty close. Even as is. I gotta get the actives in. We only did about a health bar. That's not good. Vegeta and Trunks can do a decent bit of damage versus tech enemies. That's... We're not in a good position. Yeah, this is actually kind of a tough fight, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that I'd say it's on the level of any of the, like, I mean, I guess we'll see. I haven't seen Cabba fully built up, to be fair. I don't know that it's on the level of, like, you know, Rose Zamasu, or like the sort of Gohan Trunks fight, anything like that, but it's definitely pretty tough. 100%. I was not given it enough credit at the beginning, and that's sort of what put me in a bad position. Yeah, we got 2.5 health bars. There's no way. I was gonna say, did this fucker not dodge? He got it, though. Now, I am very, very low. First things first, though. Let me pop the active. That's, kind of needed. Or does he have more... Okay, let me pop the active.
I'll defeat you for my son and for the future, Father! Take this, Dokkan! Come on, Trunks! Give it all you got! Sure thing. This is the power of mortal!
Okay, that did a decent bit of damage. Honestly, we could probably kill here. I have gotten 6 stacks of, you know, Vegeta's defense. So if I go into Vegito, pop the active, the taunt, use the gods, I think we could honestly probably kill this turn. We'll have to see, but I'm gonna do it.
Vegeta, put this on your right ear, please! Vegeta!
Give it to me now! This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yep, thanks, Vegeta.
This is Super Vegeta!
Okay, now time for the taunt.
Witness the power of the Patara! I won't hold back! Take this!
At the very least, this guy does seem scripted. He has done the one super immediately and the one super at the end every time. So that definitely helps in telling exactly what to do. But, I mean, we have 5.4 mil defense on Vegito here. Obviously, we have the guard's 60% damage reduction. I'd be very surprised if we aren't okay here.
Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you! This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God! I'm going to have fun destroying you!
Okay, and can I use... I was gonna say, I don't think I can. Okay, that's 8 orbs. Alright, I guess we'll see how the turn plays out. I'm pretty confident I should be fine here. I should be able to kill. We'll see what happens to Vegito, though. There's no reason he should die from this, I don't think. 288,000. That's honestly pretty crazy. Because, once again, I did actually... I got 6 stacks on Vegeta. And I have 2 dupes in my Vegeta. That's actually pretty surprising. If I didn't stack his defense at all, I might honestly be dead here. Now, that's going to have sort of another effect attached to it. As in, if I don't kill here, I might also be dead next turn. I can definitely see that happening. Although, we definitely were built up pretty decently high now. Now, we will have 2 more counters after this one. Up to 43.1. I mean, Vegeta's going to do a decent bit of damage, but honestly, I don't think he's going to do enough. I guess we'll see. Because it is also mine. If I had used my active on the other Vegeta the turn before, I think we'd probably honestly kill here. But I didn't. At least I do have the active up there. So I think Vegeta and Trunks should be fine. Even after all the extra build-up that this guy's gotten. I hope we'll be fine. I think we will. I guess we'll have to see, though. Okay, I mean, he's a little over 2.5. I mean, Vegeta has the guaranteed 3 supers crit. He's not going to kill, but he's going to get very low. Honestly, I could probably kill with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta active next turn is what I could do. Depending on how low Cabba gets. I mean, I'm going to have a lot of my links up if I have them in slot 2. Because obviously Int Gogeta is on the next turn. I mean, it's just a health bar to go through at this point. And there's still one more normal, actually. I didn't even think about that. There's still one more normal to counter. Yeah, no, I'll definitely be able to kill with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta then. Because there's absolutely no way in hell there's another phase after this.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
Okay, and yeah, I was gonna say there's quite literally 0 way that there was gonna be another phase. Okay, well, there we go. That definitely took a bit longer than I thought it was going to need to. I mean, yeah, it's actually kind of a tough stage, all things considered. Once again, I wouldn't say it's on like GDC level, but I mean, I did actually need to bust out a GDC team to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this could be a pretty interesting fight to test out Broly. I don't have him yet, and once again, I mean, there are still 2 more stages coming from this red zone. So if they both are more difficult than Cabba, I mean, we could potentially have some very difficult content, long content even, coming very soon. So we'll have to see. I think those come sometime next week, so I'm not particularly sure though. But yeah, there we go. We obviously get the 1 stone for the clear, 5 from the mission. I still can't get over this. I really like. Am I just like unnecessarily complaining? I don't know. All right, sorry about that. I had to cut away for a moment here at the very end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how those stages are. Real quick though, I something that just came to my mind. I I don't know. I find it a little weird. What was the last? Oh, I have a bunch of these. I still have like 1 or 2 panel missions to collect those. So, what was the last? It's not going to show me because it only shows you what you actually have. Um, I feel like they haven't really been adding tickets to the red zones recently. Has anyone else noticed that? I feel like I haven't noticed that until now. I find that very interesting. Hmm. Yeah, because I mean, especially for like Pure Saiyans, I mean, there's like a because they would have all like the yellow coin LRs available. I mean, let's just look at like Pure Saiyans LRs. Like, who all would be on here? So we'd have the new Super Easy 8 Broly. We'd have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'd have, and it doesn't include all of them, right? But we'd have like Strength UI Goku. This guy would be on there. The Int God Goku. Tech Broly would be on there. He would definitely be on there. Kaioken Goku would be on there. Majin Vegeta. He's going to Super Easy at some point. Both of these guys, both the Vegetas there would be on there. Like, there'd actually be this Vegeta would be on there. There'd be quite a lot of characters. He'd be on there. They'd be on there. He'd be on there. Like, there's actually quite a few. Um, damn, Bardock would be on. Like, it'd actually be a pretty insane banner. Pure Saiyans, Red Zone tickets. Kind of unfortunate that they're not doing them anymore. Huh. Yeah, sorry, that's a little off topic. I just realized that though. All right, well, either way, I'm gonna end this one here. I'm definitely wanting to get to some more of the content, so I'm gonna do that. I'll probably maybe I'll do like the burst mode next. I think the new ESBR just came out last night, so maybe I'll actually do that. And then I'll probably tackle the Union Master stages next. I don't know. We'll see the exact order I go in. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.